Okay guys, let's have a look at 14 then. It's integral of e to the x cos 2x. This is like a mirror thing, isn't it? We're going to end up, when we do parts, with a reflection of this, probably e to the x sine 2x, a multiple of. Then we need to do the reflection again to get back to the e to the x cos 2x, and then combine the whole thing together to get the answer. So let's label that I equals then. And let's do v du. Probably the easiest way to do it around that way then. So let's draw our grid. V will equal cosine 2x. Du is equal to e to the x. So dv will equal, cos goes to minus sine 2x multiplied by the something differentiated, which is 2. And then you integrate e to the x, you get e to the x, don't you? There we are. That was a function of a function. So I equals then, it's uv, those two, e to the x cos 2x. Minus the integral of u to v. There's a minus there that will make that to a plus. The 2 can come to the front, and we end up with e to the x sine 2x, don't we? dx. There we go. So can you see that's going to be the next thing to do? So let's just circle that then. That integral there, and I'm going to let that equal j. Draw a line across the page, and I'm going to draw my grid and do integration by parts on j. So what have we got? We do the same as what we did before. So this would be v, and this is du. So v equals sine 2x then, and du is equal to the x. So dv will be sine goes to cos 2x, cos of the something multiplied by the something differentiated, which is 2. U integral of e to the x is e to the x. So j equals then uv e to the x sine 2x minus the integral of u dv. So that would be 2. So that can come to the front. E to the x cos 2x, yeah? dx, which is back to where we started, back to I, isn't it? So what have we got then? Let's draw a line across there. Now let's continue with the problem. So I equals then, what does it equal? Well, it equals e to the x cos 2x, yeah? Plus 2j, agreed? And we can put j in as e to the x sine 2x minus 2i, agreed? Because that's back to I there. Close that bracket. So that's equal to then e to the x cos 2x plus 2e to the x sine 2x, and then it would be minus 4, wouldn't it, I. So that implies then, move the minus 4i to be with the I to make 5i, is e to the x, and then you're going to have a, take that outside the bracket, cos 2x plus 2 sine 2x, and then the last line. So what have we got then? So we're going to have I equals, I equals e to the x over 5 bracket cosine 2x plus 2 sine 2x close bracket. There we are. That's that one done. So let's have a quick look at what we've done then. We've got this integral here. We did v du. There's v and there's du. We differentiated the cos 2x, function of a function rule. We integrated the e to the x and it's e to the x. Then we pieced it together. uv, so that was those two, minus the integral u to v dx. The minus is made a plus. 2 can come to the front. E to the x sine 2x is there. Circle that, that's a subproblem. Draw a line across the page. J is equal to this subproblem. Here's our grid for the subproblem. So we did the same as what we did above. That's important, because otherwise you're just undoing what you've just previously done. So there's the v for that. There's the du. v is sine 2x, du is that. So u is e to the x. You integrate e to the x to get e to the x. Differentiate this. Sine goes to cos multiplied by 2. Something differentiated. Put the pieces in the jigsaw for j there. uv, which is what we've done there, minus 2 integral u to v. So I put the 2 at the front, and then it's e to the x, cos 2x rather, which is just what we got at the outset. So that's I. So j is equal to that minus 2i. So now we piece together in the jigsaw. I equals this plus 2j, and instead of writing j, I wrote this minus 2i. There we are. Expand the bracket. Move that over to be 5i is equal to that, and then I equals that. Now the only slight problem here is we've got to put a k in at the end, haven't we? So that's a plus k there when we write a final answer. Plus k, and now because I've divided by 5, I really ought to put a k dash there. That's it then. Good. So that's question 14 done then. Great. Let's go on to the next one.